Hi, my name is Gita and I'm a QHHT practitioner for quite some time now. I've reached level 2, which is very beautiful, which means then that I had chance to meet a lot of beautiful people having sessions with me, a lot of very interesting, beautiful beings, and also see what is possible when you have a QHHT session. And I wanted to, for those of you who have not heard about QHHT at all or are interested in having a session, I just wanted to share some insights about what I think is the core of QHHT, or is, what I'll try to describe it in some words for you, so that you can maybe feel or understand what happens in such a session. Because what I experience when people ask me to have a session, most of them have several kinds of fears. Because I found that human nature is, most of the times, it's a controlling nature. So as humans, we learn, or we were taught by our parents that life is to be feared, that life is a struggle, that you have to fight, that you have to be good in school and stuff like that. And so we become a very suppressed personality, and most of us, we collect quite a few fears. And this makes it for people sometimes difficult to trust. And most of you that come to me are drawn, it's what I believe, and I know that it's like this, are drawn by energy, You're just drawn to the one you have the session with by energy, by energetic, hidden energetic lines. We can't see that, we can't perceive that, but they are there. And then when you feel drawn to someone you want to have a session with, most of you get doubts. Oh, is it too expensive? Because it's not so cheap. But it's a very long process. It can take up to 4 or even 6 hours sometimes. And for us as practitioners, we devote our whole being into that. And you, or not you personally, but many people come with their fears. So what we face, doubts and fears, and the magic is that by doing the whole process of a QHHT session, in 99% of the cases, we reach a very deep level of theta brainwave state, which is that level where you get the healing, or where you get the visions, or where you get the deep insights from your highest inner self. And that's what it's about, It's about trust and let go and surrender to yourself. It's not, you don't surrender to me or to anything outside of you. It's what you need to know is that QHHT is about you. It's not like when you go to a psychoanalysis or to a psychology therapy or something like that, where you sit and talk and then the therapist talks back to you, and then you say, oh yes, and you understand something, but then you go back home and you don't really feel it. Or you might have some insights, but they mostly stay very superficial on the most upper level of I just had to switch to my other, I'm sorry about that. I had to switch to my other device because my battery was low, and I had such a good run that I thought, oh, I won't stop here. And yes, I was telling about the level you can reach in a QHHT session. And yes, it's a very deep level of consciousness, of awareness. And it's not, something you make in daily life. It's something you can say it happens to you, or you are suddenly able to see it or to sense it. It's always there, it's protecting you, but you might not be silent or still enough to understand that it's talking to you all the time, that it's showing you signs, it's giving you answers. And some people also feel it when they have intuitive moments, they have sensual experiences, or and in a QHHT session you really connect to that. And for me, that is the most beautiful thing, that you do connect to that part in you, and you have then it forever. We do a recording, and especially the part we contact your subconscious or higher self. That's the part when you get the deep insights. This is the most important part, and you will see that when you listen to that, it will not only be like a mindful. Sorry if I speak strange English. I try my best. It's not, you'll see that it's not only you understand things on an energetic level, on a physical energetic level. So you sense things, you get emotions, you really get insights that stay with you because they come out of your inside. It's nothing you read in a book. It's nothing I tell you or some other QHHT practitioner tells you, or Dolores Cannon or whoever we admire and love is telling you. It's coming from your deepest inner core being. And when you listen to the recording, you will be probably, I can assure you, you will be amazed about how wise you are or how wise this part of you is that will speak to you, speak to everyone who takes a QHHT session. And it has been proven, it really has been proven in almost every cases we get. In my experience and in my other fellow practitioner experiences, we get so good results from that. And I think one reason is that we devote ourselves into what we do. Most of us, meditate every day to keep our own person clean and open, so that we can be, guiding you through all of this the most perfect way and most, sensitive way we can, and we do share all our hearts and our love with you when we do that. And it's a joy for us. It's not nothing that is tiring. It's more like it's a very joyful thing to share these sessions with all of you and to do these sessions with all of you because the results are so great, so special, so amazing, unbelievable, that the deeper you get into this, the more you want to do it. And many people just come back and have 2 or 3 sessions. Although it's not necessary, you can just have one session. You normally get all the insights in just one session. It's Dolores Cannon says the recording you get is worth gold, because it's all you need to heal. It's all you need to understand why you have what you will get. Like, let's talk it. Let's speak it out in more detail. Many of you are, you could say, even addicted to daily programs and routines. You always act the same way, you think the same way, you react the same way. If people talk to you, you're vulnerable, you get, and you complain, and people tease you, and you get angry, and it's all repeating itself over and over again, every day, the same things over and over again. And many of us just don't evolve. They just stay as they are. And over time, if you don't take care of yourself, if you have a lot of anger in you, or a lot of sadness, a lot of grief, then you're quite possible to develop some kind of disturbance in your body. I won't call it a disease. It can happen, but in the beginning, you will just feel an unease in your body. You will feel pain. Your body's going to start talking to you. It's going to say, oh, please listen to me. I don't feel so good. You don't make me feel good. And if you don't listen to your body, it's going to go on creating unease for you so that you are forced to change something in your life. But then again, it's very hard to change the things you have done for 30 or 40 or even more years in your life. You have become all that and you don't know where to start. And you have to understand why you do the things you do, why you react always the same way, you react the same way, and why you have all these hidden emotions, what emotions you have, where they come from, when they started. This is very important to understand. Otherwise, you won't be able to heal, because healing is about understanding what your body is trying to tell you. Every dis-ease, every uncomfortable feeling in your body is just a sign that you have to listen to it more closely. And the moment you understand the body's message, then you will get a big relief. You might even heal from something very serious. It has happened many, many times to many people that were willing to surrender to themselves. Not to me, not to anything outside of you, to yourself, to your body, to your inner being, because you came here for a purpose and your body is trying to grab you and get you to your purpose. Your body's trying to make you reach your goal. And if you get off the track, then your body will show you signs to get you back on track. And there's just a very, very few cases. Dolores says that also in her talks when you watch her videos. Just a few people have come here with a disease or with a karmic, imprint for a disease and for a special reason. And in these cases, and these are very rare cases, it might be that the disease is in your life for a very special purpose. In that case, it might not go away fully, it might stay with you, but you will surely understand how to live with it more grateful, more easy, and how to make the best of it, out of it. But as I say, don't worry, it's very rare. It's just very few people have that. And it has never happened to me so far. So, that's a more or less brief description of what a QHHT session is and what you might experience when you do it. And yes, I will do more videos about that. I will share with you some of the sessions I had, some session insights. I asked my clients if this is okay, because it's just very beautiful. It's also for me, I always learn from my clients. I say, oh, this is interesting. The higher self speaks so clear and so loving that you really learn from it every time you do a session. So that's for it now. Just let me know in the comments chat if there's anything you need to know about the QHHT process. And I will do the whole thing in German also. And I also give the sessions in Greek language, if you like that. And yes, stay tuned on my channel. I will try to keep it very much updated and do a video every week. This is one of the first ones I am doing. And I will go on doing that because I think it's very important that all of you hear about QHHT and maybe even try it out. And please, if you like that, please share with your friends. And this is a very beautiful thing for everyone to know. So thank you very much for watching the video. My name is Gita, and also thank you for sharing and leaving your comments. This is helpful for me developing the channel, as most of you know. And I hope to see you again very soon. Take care. Be well, be fine, be good. And listen to your bodies. And see you very soon. Much love. Bye-bye.